What's up, social media world? Gonna read a piece I wrote like 2011. It's on Facebook. You can go read it. Uh, I know you don't like to read those, so that's why I'm gonna read it to you because it's kind of a longer piece. So I get a long video now. Uh, I like this one though because it's always relevant. It's kind of a bad thing. Um, it's called "I'm Not an Angry Black Man." So I hope you guys enjoy it. Comment. Here we go. I am not an angry black man. Misunderstood, undervalued, quite possibly. Intuitive, watchful, fed up. Indeed, these two may do, but angry is not an adjective that applies to me. You see, when you read what my heart produces in wake of the new age nooses, I just want you to know this. I'm just addressing issues with my words as I was taught and teach to do. Well aware that comprehension can be lost in how it is brought to you, but more so by filtration through your ignorance and your heart's view. But this is not about what you ought to do. You see, I simply opt to inform the ill informed as situations warrant me to. So, from me to you, I wish not to be misviewed when I speak up on issues. You see, I'm not an angry black man. I may be a little bit of this and a little bit of that from way, way back, a shade of what you stamp black, a little on the short side, but understand my patience are high so that my understanding can grow and override your lies. You see, I'm not violent as that picture you paint may betray. But indeed, I sharpen my blade with intent to sever the ties that plague minds of all kinds. So, yes, you can label me a threat to those who dwell in unjust principles and pretend they don't exist. You see, I am not angry. I just feel like your home should be formally addressed. You see, your uncomfortableness will no longer shame me nor sway me from unshading that which needs changing. And I repeat, I am not angry. I'm just a black man who was calling attention and you happen to be on the other end. You see, just because I don't speak much doesn't mean that I'm out of touch. And furthermore, I don't have antisocial personality disorder because I think something should be reordered. You see, I'm not bitter. I don't see myself as a victim. I am not a problem starter because I found a problem with your system. And no, this isn't some jigaboo nonsense. I'm just no longer sleepwalking, mindfully awake and conscious. Like, it's funny to me how you will refute attention, call to racial tension, but you got people out here believing there's a Loch Ness monster and Bigfoot's out there somewhere missing. See, the way my mind works, I'm like, do you really want to find something that's been living lifetimes and outsmarts your artificial intelligence? Food for thought. But again, I am not angry. I am not devilish. I am not devilish, nor irrelevant. However, you may just be ill equipped or simply not with my voice having strength to see the intent. So I'm going to give you this gift. And who gives gifts when they're angry? You see, though my words may not always be kind or what you want to hear, I am not angry, tired, maybe, or tuned up from sharing that which pains me. When you see in my eyes, it's emotions straining. What you hear in my voice is complacency fading. And what you read when I write is everything draining from daily encounters with this and that. But if your equation is divided by me being black, well, then your facts are your facts. It's interesting that people cling to claims that we've achieved the change that manifests the dream, while covert ops hide on display, protected and carried out by public and private policy. You see, I may not be your cup of tea, but know this, I am not angry. Though sometimes I think maybe you don't even agree with half the shit you say. But you benefit, so you twist so you don't have to acknowledge the rift. Because that cognitive dissonance shit is a bitch. And maybe you even believe that I should be angry. with every right to be. Because you know something that you are not setting free. And to you, unspoken words aren't reality. Unfortunately for you, I can interpret these silent fallacies, and still I am not an angry black man. I just ask that, well, you no longer stain me with your misconceptions in an effort to contain me. Wipe clean this slate so you have room to embrace me. And remember, when I speak up, I'm not angry. Hope you enjoyed it. 5 minutes of some change. That's not too long. I hope you stuck with it. Got a little bit rough at some points again. I would make another video. You got the gist of it. Enjoy your day. Have a mad day. All right, people. Peace.